Sarda is like a perfect example as to why I don't really trust that him and White is gonna become god level now. Like,
Damn.
White should be training.
Damn. Hey, yo, like, Mello, that's like a slight jab, bro. He jabbing at you.
No, it's not even like that because we know Sarda. She's an important character in the series, but power wise, like she should not be babysitting Ada. Now, again, if there comes a situation where eventually she now has to actually, sprint into action, actually kill Ada, and then this right here becomes like a very relevant plot point. Okay, but prior to this, like 60 chapters prior, like we haven't really seen her consistently training, and she's supposed to be one of the guys, like and Mitsuki as well. Like if they're not part of the core cast, I don't see how they get to like Otsutsuki God level. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, I feel like he's coming at you, bro. Like the how is not as important as they will. Like we know they will scale. Like they literally just gave Himawari to, right? So it's crazy.
Bro, I seen a lot of people standing on the sidelines when Kage was fighting, bro. There was a lot of people standing on the sideline.
But look, bro. But Sakura wasn't.
You mean Sarda? Yeah, Sakura. Yes.
They found a way to get Kakashi to scale. Shit didn't make sense.
Actually, yeah. I actually did a whole thing about that for Sarada. She might need that Kakashi treatment, bro. Kakashi got a 6 amps from Obito. Like they need to make new 6 paths chakra and give it to people, bro, because that's the only way. Like, everyone keeps saying, "Oh, Byakugo Seal, Mangekyo Sharingan, Future Sarada is gonna slap." That shit doesn't scale to the current problem right now. EMS Sasuke would get clapped by everybody, bro. EMS Sasuke was getting clapped by Obito. He needed Naruto's help. He like literally gave him chakra, So like EMS Sasuke isn't scaling. You think Mangekyo Sharingan plus Sarada's jutsu, like to bypass the EMS or whatever, you think that is gonna scale? It's not scaling, bro. You need something more. Like Sasuke with 6 paths chakra got like multiple 10 tails worths of chakra when it goes from EMS to like tangoing with Madara, bro. Like, so like Sarada needs a lot. Like that's why I said Kakashi. He also got 6 paths chakra, went from like nothing to like I can tag Kaguya. So 6 paths chakra needs to come back some way, shape, or form. I don't care if they do it artificially or scientifically, or like Naruto. Like they can't even use Naruto and Sasuke's blood no more because of Kawaki. So they kind of have to get something going, bro.
Oh, kind of like there's this novel where they where like people take these pills and they can go into Biju chakra mode or some shit like that. So like you talk about something similar to that.
Yeah, like Orochimaru makes drugs that people can take to give them temporary 6 paths powers. Like maybe Sasuke can temporarily turn his Sharingan into a base Rinnegan or do something, so that way he can get a little bit more 6 paths chakra. Or Sarada has something that can give her 6 paths chakra. But like, where's Madara's body, bro? Like, there's so much that you want to make Boruto's story hype. Like, grab all the pieces from the past that weren't finished and like, let's go with that, bro. Like, Madara is literally Agoromo in the flesh, modern day.
No, 1000%. I believe we kind of talked about this a bit in a couple of pods, essentially saying that we need like a brand new Hashirama cell, and we kind of said that maybe scientific technology could possibly be that. We see how strong a character like Delta was. She was like literally competing with like 6 sages. Some people, this is like a controversial thing, but Sage 6 Path Naruto with Kurama, by the way, like she was essentially competing with him. And I'm pretty sure before the scientific technology, she probably wouldn't even be able to compete with like a character like Itachi. So I personally believe in the future, we're probably going to get to see a lot more characters be upgraded by scientific technology. We see Sumire essentially being by Amato a lot. I hope she's learning a lot from Amato, and then she eventually becomes a scientist. And then we could possibly like add some stuff in from Orochimaru, and then add some stuff in from Katasuke. One of the things that we did see is the synthetic dojutsus. Synthetic dojutsu could possibly be like extremely hacks in the future. I wouldn't be too surprised if synthetic dojutsus eventually have like a lot of shinjutsu abilities, because we already see some shinjutsu abilities in some of the synthetic dojutsus, like Ada, for example. Like Ada is like one of the living, breathing like examples of like how scientific technology can actually upgrade you. Now, if you tell me that Sarda is probably going to get an upgrade like that, not even like that, because I personally believe her upgrade would probably have to be a lot higher, and it probably would post time skip because a lot of technology is probably going to get better. If that's the case, then yeah, 1000%. I think that's probably going to be the way to actually get these characters up and be the new Hashirama cell or the new 6 paths.
Bro,
you need something.
Okay. Look. Stand back, because Big Daddy Mel about to come through. I'm strap my stuff. I'm about to be walking like Sasuke did against Danzo.
This guy's on one today.
Just chin up in the air, head held high, chest out like a man. Listen up. He's absolutely correct. We need something more than a Mangekyo. Come on, that's lame. Eternal Mangekyo. Man, get that nonsense out of here, bro. Maybe some Dojutsu mutation. Okay, cool. Some scientific ninja tech. I think what Amato did, right, and what our boy what's that brother's name? What kid's name? Momoshiki. Yeah, him. I think what he realized is that he created synthetic Shinjutsu abilities, like he like what's that kid's name? Bara, like Bara mentioned. So I think that's exactly
yeah, Mello going right now.
Look, listen. Let me cook. Bro, let me cook. Okay, look. I think we got some things coming. I think the Ultimate Warrior, not that dude who was in the WWF, okay, rest in peace, but the Ultimate Warrior in the Boruto universe, I do believe is going to be a combination of all this stuff, right? Scientific ninja tech, the human element, which is basically Shinobi at this point. And then, of course, you have divine arts or Shinjutsu. I think, like I mentioned before, I think half-breed Otsutsuki are more powerful than pure-blood Otsutsuki. Just look at Hagoromo. That dude, that brother was God. You can't tell me otherwise. He created something from nothing. That's what God does, okay? He didn't even need to rest on the seventh day, all right? So that dude right there is nasty. And then you have Hamura. I mean, this brother going back and forth from Earth to the moon, it's nasty. Absolutely nutty. So I think half breeds are better. And then we take a look at Little Baby Himawari. Similarly to Dragon Ball Z, I think half breeds are nasty. And I think if you combine all these elements together, you get the Ultimate Warrior, right? I think Shinjutsu is capped because of the species that created it or uses it. I don't think they have the creativity of humans, of ninja, who can take chakra and mold it in creative ways. I think once they learn Shinjutsu arts and use it like ninjutsu, and mold it in more creative ways than the Otsutsuki, that's when you're going to start to see things blossom. You start to see power start to scale. So that's just my thoughts on that. But please proceed.
Yeah, I definitely think we need a 6-pass chakra.
Whoa. Free game. Hit the round of applause, bro. I was just cooking, bro. What are you doing?
Facts, got it.
Thank you. You're so kind. Okay, please continue.